Hi guys, this is Gothica Forever here, and I thought I'd do just a quick film review about the new film Annabelle that I seen, I think it was a few days ago, no, it was last week, but anyway, I have seen it and I thought it was a really good film. It was good for like a horror film that has come out lately. I really enjoyed it, and I would recommend that people go and watch it. If you're into jump scares, this is definitely a film for you. And yeah, sorry, my hair is quite messy. I've been lying down, so I'm having a bit of a bad hair day, so excuse my messy hair. And yeah, I haven't got any makeup on because I'm going to bed shortly, but I wanted to do a quick film review because I feel like I want to be able to do as many videos as possible, but like sometimes I struggle for like the inspiration, and you know when you try and you feel like, what do I talk about on YouTube, and then basically it just comes to you as you go along with it. But anyway, back to what I was on about. Basically, the film Annabelle represents, like, from this film of The Conjuring, for those who haven't seen it, which is based on a true story where a family is getting like haunted like by this like a demon like kind of thing, because like the previous owners of the house had like sort of one was into like Satan and everything, and like proclaimed her soul to the devil, and I think that's what made her basically like, you know, have these problems in her own house. This woman of the family who then moved into the sorry, my earphones just got stuck, basically moved into the house, and that's what all the problems started happening. Of course I had to get like as they call Ghostbusters to try and get rid of them. It does work eventually, and yeah, that's where Annabelle comes into the it's mainly about the doll more than anything, but I felt like they didn't show the doll enough in the film. But overall it was still good. It really made you think, oh, what's going to happen? In the film of Annabelle, it represents two main characters, a husband and a wife, and the wife is heavily pregnant, and yeah, as a gift for his pregnant wife, he gets her the doll Annabelle for when their baby's born, and things start happening around the house, a bit like a Paranormal Activity, I guess, because like things get moved, and like the doll, for example, could be on a shelf and all of a sudden it'll be in the chair, or it'll be on its front. It'll basically change position anywhere they put it in the film. So yeah, when the baby is born, they have a girl, it's really cute. But you think, oh, it's gonna be okay. It's not. It gets pretty bad once the baby is born, because then she's worried that basically going to attack a child, and of course a mother's instinct normally is to protect their child at any cost. Of course her husband kind of does believe her, but he like sort of doesn't believe that the house is haunted, so it's a bit difficult for him to like process in his mind. So then in the end she meets like this woman who is like, because they move as well, they were in one house and they think, oh, we'll move and hopefully it'll go, so they move into this apartment and they meet this woman who lives across the street. Well, she has this book store or something, and basically she like has this book about demons and things, and it explains like how her life is, and like sadly this other woman tried to end her life because of a car accident, and her daughter would have been about this woman's age who had the young baby in the film. She died in a car accident, sadly, and the mum didn't want to live, so she tried to cut her wrists. And she explains that basically a mother's love is a love that you can never break, and that you must do everything to protect your child because it's after your baby and it wants the baby's soul, and so it won't, a demon basically, the trans say, will not go until it's got the soul that it's after. So it panics the woman obviously because she's frightened for her child's sake. But in the end, basically, a little quick brief thing to wrap it up. I'm not going to say who, but somebody else, not the baby, somebody else offers their soul to the devil and everything basically goes. And the doll basically was taken away by this, it was a priest or a vicar, I'm not sure which, but basically he takes the doll away and like it will not go into the church, so these like weird spirits like kind of throw the vicar about, and then bad stuff happens to him, and he ends up in hospital because of it. And he's trying to make out like to the family that they're in danger and they need to like really do something before somebody gets hurt. And they're saying like basically that's basically what the demon wants. It wants a soul, because you have to basically, like they're trying to say, you got to claim to the devil that basically you got to say I will give you it, like my soul. But if it doesn't, then it'll just keep making it worse until it gets what it wants. And then that was really, the film was good, the ending was good as well, but I just felt like I expected it to be more scary. So as a horror fan, I was a little bit disappointed. So if I had to rate the film, I won't give it 2 stars because that's a bit mean. I'll give it 3 out of 5, let's say that. 3 out of 5 for this film, Annabelle. It's not terrible, it just, I felt like it could have been, the jump scares were brilliant, but I don't know, some I felt was missing. I think there could have been more of the doll, whereas sometimes you'd think it was a bit like a Chucky moment where you think, oh, the doll is going to move, and it didn't, not on camera anyway. It just made it look like it had moved when you come back onto the scene. And it wasn't a letdown. It is a watchable film, but I don't know. I recommend for people who like jump scares, definitely see it. It's definitely for you. But in my opinion, it isn't the scariest horror film I've ever seen, but it's still in cinemas now if you really want to see it. It's called Annabelle, the film, and I hope in your opinions that you liked it. I liked it, I just felt that it could have been more scary. But tell me your opinions if you have any about the film, if you've seen it already. If you haven't, when you have, let me know. Like the video if you like it, or whatever. Subscribe me, I really don't mind, but like just keep the comments nice. We can all agree to disagree, like I said in my first video. But hopefully, like, I'll see you guys again soon, and then I'll do hopefully better videos next time. Sorry, it's just this one's been a bit like rushed because, you know, I've got to go to bed like in a few minutes because I've got college in the morning. So yeah, let me know what you think about the film, and I'll do more videos about other films again soon, and I'll see you guys again when I do my next video. And I'm also considering doing Halloween makeups as well, so stay tuned for that one. Hopefully I'll get one of my friends around and that will be an interesting video, so I'll let you know how that goes, and I'll talk to you guys again when I get the chance. Bye guys!